Hello, and welcome to the wonderful Wired Wednesday. My name is Ashley, and this is Navigating Social Media Safely, Spotting Scammers and Imposters. I really wanted to cover this topic because lately I have had people come to me with scams, whether it be someone that they've befriended online and they're talking to them and they're wondering if it's okay for them to keep talking to them. People asking people for money, scamming people pretending to be other people and creating fake profiles. So I really want to make sure that I'm getting this out there and getting the word out to people that this is happening. And we're going to talk about today how to spot scammers and imposters as well. First, let's address the various social media platforms where these scammers operate. From Facebook to Instagram to Twitter, which is now called X, and LinkedIn, no platform is completely immune. Each has its unique vulnerabilities that scammers might try to exploit. It is crucial to recognize profile red flags. Be cautious of profiles with very few posts, a recent creation date, for example, new to Facebook it will say, or a large number of followers but little interaction. These could all be warning signs. Be aware of profiles pretending to be celebrities, public figures, or even your friends. It is a red flag if your friend sends you a request and it says new to Facebook. Contact this person and let them know right away. The scammer could try to get money from friends and family. Scammers can spoof or mimic real profiles to gain your trust. Always look for verified badges and be skeptical of unsolicited friend requests or messages. Let's talk about romance scams. These scammers often create fake romantic relationships to manipulate and exploit. Be cautious of individuals who express strong emotion quickly or talk about a future together without even having met in person. Remember, messages asking for personal information or money or directing you to unfamiliar websites are major red flags. Be particularly wary of messages with poor grammar or those creating a sense of urgency. Anytime anything's mentioned about money or Bitcoin or anything like that, ignore it right away and report it to Facebook or to Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. There is a report button that you can find there. If you suspect a scammer, don't respond, block and report the account. This action is vital across all platforms to keep the community safe. Sometimes if you click on a unsolicited message from somebody and you click on a link, it could then take over your Facebook and send that link out to other people, just like a virus would to your computer. Same idea. Protect your information at all costs. Never share sensitive details like your address, phone number, or banking information on any social media platform. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Scammers often rely on the element of surprise and emotional manipulation. These people are professionals. They are paid professionals doing these things from other places. They have no emotional ties to you whatsoever. So even if they're telling you the right things, don't believe them. It's not true. They're trying to exploit you and eventually get money. And these scams can last for a very long time where they're actually building your trust. And then all of a sudden, they ask you to send them money. They're in trouble, things like that. Thank you for joining me today. And remember that staying safe on social media is about staying informed, vigilant, and cautious. Keep these tips in mind. You'll navigate the digital world with confidence. Until next time, stay safe online. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to now go into Instagram and Facebook and just show you examples of fake accounts, celebrity accounts that are fake. There are many, many of them, and I'll show you how to verify that an account is real for a celebrity versus not. For celebrities, they have to verify an account. There's a check mark that will show up next to them, and I'll show you how that check mark looks because people do try to copy that as well. For your friends, though, you have to rely on what you know about your friend. And if something seems off, give them a call, send them an email, do something different than within the social media platform to make sure that they know that their account may be spoofed, and by spoofed, I mean that somebody's taken their picture and they've created a whole new profile to try to then have their friends, added to them so they can try to scam them. Or if they just take over your friend's profile, which can happen as well because there are hackers out there. So now I'm going to show you how to actually spot these things as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Facebook. So if you are on a tablet, phone, computer, it should pretty much work the same way. You go into Facebook if it's an app, or you go to the facebook.com website on a computer, and then you're going to search for friends. So I'm just going to show you how you can kind of spot these things. So I'm going to search for a celebrity, and then I'm going to show you the difference. So this is first Facebook. I will then move on to Instagram. So Facebook's here. So we're just going to go up to the search bar here. And then I'm just going to search for Hugh Jackman because I know that there's a lot of fake accounts for him as well. So I'm going to hit enter. And then once it comes up, it's going to then ask me if I want to have for people, posts, etc. So down the side here, we can now filter these results. I'm going to go to people, and you're going to see what's going to happen here. So under people, so you can see here there's all these fake accounts for Hugh Jackman. So how I can tell is that, see how they have like these verified, they're like these fake verified things here. So what they are is they've actually just made these into a profile picture. So it's not the actual verification mark that would be on Hugh Jackman's fan page, for example. So if you go down, you can just see here, this person's used a picture of him as well. So you can see here, it's saying, 23 friends, those kinds of things. So typically, this one's a new Facebook account, so right there, that's a red flag as well. So, and then there's actual people who are obviously named Hugh Jackman. So if you want to go to the page, so if I go to all, for example, we have if you go down, you have the Hugh Jackman public figure page. So celebrities have what they call public figure pages. And what happens is that Facebook or whatever platform they're on will have ways for them to verify that they are who they're supposed to be. And then when that happens, there's a little blue check mark that's here. So not all platforms have this. Most of them do now because obviously there's so many scammers out there. So you can see here when you look at this, he's a public figure. He has 33 million followers. And he has 3 posts in the last 2 weeks. So that's pretty good. So you can see here, there's a little blue check mark. It says verified account on it. So if you were to click on that, it's bringing up his page here. So you can see here, when I click off of this, you can follow this page if you'd like. So you can hit follow, and then you'll say you're following it. And then when you go down, you can see here, once again, there's that blue check mark that says they've been verified. So accounts have been verified with a badge, been authenticated, and can be meta-verified subscribers to notable persons or brands. So this works for people, celebrities, brands, anything that is a page they would have, a public figure, etc. So you can see here, if you go down, once again, down the side, you can see this. And once again, every single post he has will have his blue check mark next to it to say it's his. So that's the difference. You can see here that on this page, so you can see somebody also copied this picture for one of the other fake pages to be able to draw people there so they actually think they're going to come in contact with Hugh Jackman. Obviously, they're not going to come in contact with Hugh Jackman, but that's the way they make it to look because that's what scammers want, right? They're going to draw you in, they're going to tell you that there's somebody, they're going to tell you these things, and befriend you and then probably take money from you or other things as well. So now moving along to Instagram. So once again, Instagram you can use on a computer, tablet, or a phone. I'm in Instagram here. So on Instagram, how this works is you're going to go to the little search magnifying glass here. And then I'm going to type in Hugh Jackman again. Because once again, I know that there's a lot of fake, and there's so many fake profiles for many celebrities, not just Hugh Jackman. I've had friend requests from Brad Paisley and things like that on Instagram, which obviously not the real Brad Paisley. So you can see here, even just going down here, you can see that these people, so one of them is a fan page, so it's just like people who post, things about Hugh Jackman as a fan page. They're not pretending to be anybody else. They're a fan page, it says fan page. But these ones here are not. So you can see here that we have Hugh Jackman, so that's another fan page. Hugh Jackman 124, Hugh Jackman fandom, so that there's different ones here. And some of them aren't fan pages, some of them are actually people are trying to be Hugh Jackman, for example. A lot of these will get reported as well, so keep that in mind. So when it gets reported, basically you see something that's fake, you report it to Facebook or Instagram. There's typically 3 dots next to something near the top of the page, and you can click that and then report, and then you say who they're pretending to be. In this case, it's Hugh Jackman. You can just click on that as well. So say, for example, if I'm going to go up to here, and I'm going to click on that. So once again, you see that little blue check mark. And it's going to bring it up. And once again, you can see here that this is the real Hugh Jackman. It is verified by Instagram that this is Hugh Jackman. You can see his page and you can see everything here. So let's just be mindful of these scams. I've had people who even think that their celebrities trying to contact them and things like that as well, and almost believing it, which is really interesting to me that you would put trust into somebody that you don't know. But at the same time, it happens, people are vulnerable, people are looking for friendship or more than friendship sometimes. Don't get scammed, follow the rules. If somebody's supposed to be a verified person, they are. You can see that this person's verified. If your friends all of a sudden have two profiles, ask your friend what's going on. You can report these things to any of these platforms and they can get rid of them and make sure that your friends and family stay safe. Have a great day.